Okay.
Hello, myRockworld fans. Tonight we are here in Munich at the backstage with Axel Rudi Pell, who is playing a concert tonight with his band. So welcome, Axel.
Welcome to the show. The show will never end.
So if you think this is perfect English, we do the whole interview in English, but as you all know, we are all German speaking. So maybe we have one question at the end in German.
Okay.
So, first question. You have released lots of great albums during the last 25 years. Do you have my favorite album? And which album in your catalog would you suggest to pick up from a young fan that likes to explore your music?
Okay, both. I think it's the same record. It's definitely the last one, the new one, Into the Storm, because I think there's not one filler track on it. I really love every fucking song on it. There's not a bad track on it. And Bobby told me during the recording sessions, when we play, we recorded one song, then we go on to the next song. And then when everything was done, he said, Axel, are you kidding me? I said, why? He said, there's not one bad track. I always expected now comes the worst track, but there's not one bad track on it. I said, thank you, Bobby. You're absolutely right. So this is my favorite record, and I think this would be the great one, the best one to choose for any person who wants to get into ARP kind of music.
So this brings us to the new album. Please tell us something about the new album, the making. What is different to the last album, Circle of the Oath?
The cover is different.
So what?
So, I mean, the process of songwriting is always the same. So I'm collecting ideas over a period of several months or years. You know, I always get my cell phone with me. And when an idea I have in my mind, when the idea comes to my mind, I always record that idea on this little cell phone, on the voice recorder. It happens to that I'm standing in the supermarket and they say, I want to have this kind of meat. Just wait a minute. And then suddenly a melody comes to my mind. I pick up the cell phone and go,
really?
Yes.
That's cool.
People think this guy is absolutely crazy. But anyway, I do it like this, you know, and then I'm collecting ideas. And then I sit down, after a couple of months or years, I sit down and make real songs out of it. I make a big sheet of paper. I write all the ideas. I write, which I recorded on my voice recorder. I said, idea number 1, idea number 2, idea number 3, and I listen back to the whole thing. I make notes on the paper and say, okay, number 3, the idea, bullshit. Number 4, ooh, crap. You know, and I put together all these little pieces. Said, oh, idea number 8 fits perfectly to idea number 32 because they're both epic ones, maybe, and they fit together. And so I'm building the songs out of it.
But first the music and then the text?
Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yes, everything is. All the lyrics are built on the kind of music because
is it made with a band or you bring in the ideas in the studio and then the band is coming and play your thing of what you have in your vision?
I'm doing this thing at my home studio. Mm-hmm. It's a very small one. It's just got a little digital machine for recording.
You do it alone?
I do it alone. Okay. Yes, in my office, in my house. So I'm just putting everything together and sing myself with fake vocals, you know. Okay. And I play a little keyboard on it, and I play all the rhythm guitars. I play the solos on it. And when this is done, I go on to the next song. And when all the songs are done, I sit down and writing the lyrics for all kind of songs.
Okay.
Yes, because I have, for me, it's easier to write the music first and the melody lines of the vocals first, because when you have, then I can think of, when I write the lyrics, it's just like, okay, this special melody line has 2 syllables. So, no. So when I had the lyrics first, I have to write the melody different, and that's worse, you know, that's bad for me. So I was thinking about having the melody first and then the lyrics.
Yeah. Axel, there was a huge concert this year at the Bang Your Head Festival to celebrate the 25th anniversary. Please tell us something about this concert, and also will there be a DVD or Blu-ray maybe available soon?
Yes, absolutely. So we recorded everything. It was I think we played more than 3 hours and 20 minutes, and everything is recorded as well as the rehearsals one day before.
And this is cool.
Yeah, I recorded too. So, and they recorded everything with 25 cameras. So it's a lot of fucking work for the guy, for the director. We said I have to put everything together, which looks great then, hopefully. And of course, we have to do the mixing. All this will happen during this year, starting in the middle of October when the tour is over. This is my next thing, and have to deliver everything at the end of the year. So this will be out.
This will be the next project.
Yes.
And please tell us how there were a lot of people. we heard.
Yes.
How much people were there, and where were your special guests, and which are also on the Blu-ray and on the coming DVD?
Of course, yes. So it was, I think people, I don't know the exact amount of people who've been there, between 10 and 15,000. So I don't know. That's great, yeah. So we were the headliner at the Bingo Head Festival, and we had friends like Graham Bonnet who did some vocal tracks, and we had Dougie White, John Lawton, and Vinny Appice did a drum battle together with Bobby. And we had Ronnie Atkins of the Pretty Maids. We had Tony Carey. He was really great. And yeah, and we had, of course, we had a little reunion with my ex-band, with my former band Steeler. It happened only for 4 songs, but I think that was enough just to, just to remember.
So this will be a huge package.
Yes, of course. We had Jeff Cozzolo in there, and we had Rob Rock was there, one of my former singers. And yes, this is all, like I said, it was recorded, and it will be out as a Blu-ray. I think it's a triple DVD or 4 kind of DVD, and I think it's a vinyl. Let me think. I think it's a 6 vinyl, 6 albums. I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
3 CD maybe. Or 2 CDs?
No, it's more than 2 CDs. It's actually, I think, 6 CDs. I think the 6 CD box. Because, 3 hours and 20 minutes, it's a long time.
So a deluxe version.
Yeah, or maybe it's only 4 CDs. Yeah. I'm not sure about that. But
anyway.
You
want to bring out the whole show?
The whole fucking thing will be on there, yes. I got all these signings from all major artists who had to sign it before, that I'm okay with it, that they're okay with it, that I can use their tracks and everything.
That's cool.
And like I said, the rehearsal was recorded too, and there will be a bonus on the DVD and on the Blu-ray where you can see where we are with a special guest rehearsing.
But how much rehearsals did you do with the whole thing? Just one?
Just one. It was just really? one afternoon, one day before the show, actually. Okay, we did 2 rehearsals with my former band Steeler in my hometown.
Okay.
But there's just 2 rehearsals.
And the other guys just came in?
Yes.
And
they came in, they knew the songs before.
Yeah.
And we had a great room from another band located directly at the festival area, like 5 minutes by car.
Yeah, that's cool.
We've been there in the afternoon. We started at, I think, around 1 o'clock at noon or 2 o'clock, and it was done at 6 o'clock. With everybody.
Wow.
Yeah, first this one, then the next guy came in, the next one came in, the next one came in. And we didn't even rehearse with Dougie White because he wasn't there. He was on the road with Schenker somewhere else, so he didn't have the time to show up doing rehearsals. But I know Dougie for a long time, and I always did mistreated with him, I think, 2 or 3 times before.
Yeah.
So that was very easy, and a lot of fun.
Great.
Yes.
Super.
Excellent. How important is it for you to be connected with the fans in the internet? Do you think a band or a musician could survive these days without Facebook or social media?
Of course, you can survive without it. For example, take a look at the Rolling Stones. I don't think they are too much on Facebook, and maybe I don't know, but of course. But it's very good for the internet. Is very good for promoting yourself. It helps a lot. Or even if something happens, in the past when there was no internet, you always have to look at the books and the magazines and stuff, but they came out once a month, and then when you have a brand new news, nobody knows about it. You add an additional show to the tour, nobody knows it because it always was printed before. It helps you a lot. That's right. Yeah.
The question which is always very interesting for us and for our fans.
No, I don't answer.
Just wait for the next question. Okay. What were your heroes to start out playing music?
So the very first hero, I was totally into German Schlager kind of music in the 60s when I was a very young kid. And I grew up, and Dieter Thomas Heck Hit Parade every Saturday, this was my kind of shit. I said, wow, this is cool.
But just because of the Satar trousers.
Of the what?
Of the Satar trousers.
Satar trousers?
Satar. Did you know the glam rock trousers?
Oh, yeah.
This kind of shit in the 70s. Okay. We all did it.
Yeah, and it was in the 60s. I started in the 60s then listening to this. And then suddenly I saw Deep Purple performing on TV, and I was quite shocked. I looked at it and said, wow, this is awesome. The guitar player, he's doing crazy things with the guitar, throwing it around and stuff. And I said to myself, I have to play the guitar thing. Someday I want to do it too. Smash up the guitar and put it in the air and play. Really, and it was Deep Purple. It was really my first influence, Richie Blackmore. And then later on in the 70s, when I really started to play the guitar, I have a few more heroes or influence like Michael Schenker of UFO in these times, and Willie John Worth, and Jimi Hendrix a little later. And yeah, I think these guys were the most influenced myself. Yeah.
Is there anything you haven't done yet musically and you think, one day I'd really love to do that?
You know, a couple of years ago I had in mind to do a record where I write all the songs and have for every song a different singer, my favorite singers from all over the world, from different periods. But this is not going to happen. I had it in mind because Ronnie James Dio was my favorite and he passed away.
Yeah.
So I put it to the side and said it's not working, you know. So this was my biggest wish, to do one song with Ronnie, one song with David Coverdale, one with Glenn Hughes, you know, all these guys.
All the big,
one with Ian Gillan, one with John Lawton, one with Doobie White, one with Graham Bonnet, you know, but it's not happening. So.
Please tell us, and this is now the question where you can say no. Please tell us some secrets about yourself that nobody knows, a funny turbo secret or something.
That nobody knows. Secrets. I don't know. I can't think. Fun stories. Funny. I mean, I can tell you a lot of funny stories, but secrets. Everybody knows anything about me. I don't know. I don't have any secret.
This is okay. What do you think? Should we do one question in German?
Yes, sure.
Was denkst du über nachdem die Musik sich ja im Wesentlichen das ganze Musikbusiness total verändert hat, was denkst du in generell über die Musik heute und was würdest du für einen Tipp den jungen Leuten geben, die jetzt Musik anfangen zu spielen?
Also die Musik generell, würde ich sagen, heutzutage ist, seit ein paar Jahren haben wir so ein bisschen wieder das Comeback des melodischen Hardrock und Metal, was ich auch ganz cool finde. Wenn man allerdings heute anfängt, diese Art von Musik zu spielen, hat man eigentlich schon, man kann keinen Blumentopf mehr damit reißen. Also man merkt schon, dass man muss schon jahrelang im Geschäft sein, um überhaupt noch Leute anzusprechen und zu sagen, hey cool. Es gibt heutzutage auch keine Band mehr in den letzten Jahren aus dem Genre, die mich umgehauen hat, die ich gehört habe und habe gesagt, wow, die sind ja cool. Habe ich nicht gehört, weil ich glaube, die Jugend heutzutage interessiert sich eher für andere Musik und versucht dann eben andere Wege zu gehen. Ist aber jetzt ganz egal welche Stilrichtung es ist, man sollte immer den Mut haben, sein eigenes Ding durchzuziehen und nicht auf den Zug aufzuspringen und zu sagen, ich muss mich jetzt verdrehen, weil die Plattenindustrie will das so. Immer das eigene Ding durchziehen und dann wird es irgendwann schon mal klappen oder auch nicht. Ne, das ist dann immer so talentabhängig auch oder wie auch immer.
Okay. At last, some words to your fans, please.
Some words. I hope that you like our new record, especially the brand new deluxe edition. And I hope that...
What is different to the deluxe edition? To the normal edition? What is in the deluxe? What?
It's a second CD in there. It's the video clip is on there, and we recorded 3 live tracks from our show we did this year in Erfurt. Yes. So an additional kind of 30 minutes extra live.
And it's out already?
It's out already. I think it came out at... yes. I think at the end of August.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good. So people buy the new record, Into the Storm, and I would suggest the deluxe edition.
Of course.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.